What's good, crypto? I'm your host, Marvin, here to bring you a daily scoop on everything going on in crypto. Monday through Friday, we come here to educate ourselves when it comes to investing in crypto to make life-changing wealth. None of this financial advice, just pure entertainment. So the Bitcoin bears continue to try to push the price down beyond $55,500, but can't. They're clearly showing weakness. Will the bulls be able to turn the ship around? Well, let's talk about it. I also want to tell you why I got into crypto and tell you my story and how it may not be that different from yours. We're going to cover today's fear and greed index, talk about how the overall sentiment of the market is. We're going to go over Bitcoin and Ethereum quickly, talk about the metaverse, and talk about some plays that you can look into. Of course, not financial advice. Adidas and Coinbase, let's talk about that. What could that be? And then we'll go over my story. So make sure to follow me on TikTok and Twitter at Crypto by Marvin, and then on Instagram at Media by Marvin. So overall, we are up from yesterday's 33 fear up to 42 fear. The overall market is feeling a little bit tense. Like, people don't know exactly where the market is going. People are a little bit nervous. People are uneasy because we really haven't had a lot of price action. We've stayed between $55,000 and $69,000 for the last couple months. Really, we haven't been able to go over 60,000. People are getting emotional, worrisome, just because we've had about a month of just kind of sideways action. And there's a lot of conversation saying that, like, maybe we need to get into extreme fear before going forward, because typically you see extreme fear and then what follows is, you know, extreme profits, or I forget whatever the saying is, but typically you want to go all the way to the left and then blast off to the right and insinuate fear amongst retail traders. But I feel like fear has been very, very common. There is always a possibility of a dip in the market and people to be fearful. But, you know, I think that part of the reason why maybe it's been hard to get into extreme fear is just because all of the fundamentals are there with overall global adoption, with people using it. I mean, Regal Cinemas are now going to be using crypto, which is really, really cool, along with AMC. So we see more and more adoption and just more use case. And I think with, you know, the development of Taproot being able to do smart contracts on it, there's just a lot going for Bitcoin. So it's really hard to be ultra bearish when the fundamentals are ultra bullish. Looking at the crypto market cap, we've been hanging out at the $2.5 trillion level, so not that bad. We're about 20% off from our all-time high of about $3 trillion. I mean, we're about 15-20%, give or take, whatever between that. But we can see Bitcoin, we were over $57,000 yesterday. We dipped down into the low 56. I think we got into 55 quickly, but we've been rebounding off that level. Clearly a lot of interest buying at that level. Taking a look at the charts, though, we will go on trading view, but you can see we've just been bouncing with several touch points down into the $55,600 region. We have 1, 2, 3, and then today 4 going into the high $55,000 region. We are printing out a pretty decent hammer candle, which is fine. I mean, we ideally would like to close over 57,500, but we did have a bit of turbulence this morning. But we can see that the volatility is lessening, which tells me that the bears are getting exhausted. They can't push as hard as they once were. They can't get as low as we once did. So this might be an opportunity for the bulls to step up, regain control. A lot of people are saying that we could go down to $55,000. And the reason why we say that level is because that was an area where we've been rejected off time and time again. Back on September 9th, we stepped up to 53,000, quickly got rejected, and then we bounced back down to $40,000. This time around, we went up to 69, and then we got rejected, and people are thinking maybe we need to dip our toes into the $53,000 region and test that area for support as a new local low. But again, just because you ask for it doesn't mean you'll necessarily get it. And Bitcoin has been holding 55,800 very, very well, 5,500. So if you see it go below that, I would say that is a buy the freaking dip opportunity, because that's probably going to be it, and then we're going to go blast off. But we could see positive price action go into the weekend. Typically holidays and weekends are a bit slower, but you never know. You know, crypto never sleeps. Maybe we get a huge announcement that like a certain someone who sold a certain type of stock, let's say Tesla, like Elon Musk. It'd be crazy if somebody tweeted and he tweeted back that he bought on Black Friday Bitcoin with his Tesla earnings. So we'll see. But you never know. That's speculation. But we could see positive price movement for Bitcoin in the overall crypto market. If Bitcoin got like announced this weekend that like Elon Musk bought, yeah, then I think that would be just enough to kind of get the wheels turning for crypto. Ethereum holding $4,200 very, very well. We're at like $4,300 yesterday, I believe, or earlier. We're like just at about 4,400, our previous all-time high, but we got rejected. But yeah, Ethereum holding very, very, very well, having a better bounce back than Bitcoin. That's for sure. So overall, there just hasn't been a lot of movement. Avalanche getting closer to $120, but a lot of the metaverse tokens have been doing very well. They've all been pumping. Gala is a game. Sandbox, a lot of people are buying real estate or metaverse real estate. Decentraland, that's also metaverse. Enjin coin up significantly to metaverse NFT gaming. Enjin was actually like $4.80, so it's had about 10% pullback, but you can't really complain when all these have been on a tear. Crypto.com just can't be stopped at 92 cents. Chili's is up a bit, but basically anything. Wax, that's another that is another metaverse or NFT play. But overall, way more green than way more red than green. You know, we have Avalanche down 10%. Adidas is down 15%. It was up a decent amount. Cadena down 10%. Harmony down 10%. PancakeSwap at $13.75. Holy smokes. Again, beaten VeChain at 12 cents. Not a bad time to buy the dip, honestly. A lot of really good opportunities. When things take off, things are going to rip and roar. But overall, with the hype and excitement of Sandbox, you know, or just metaverse plays, like Enjin Coin's only at 3.6 billion. You know, Decentraland is at 9. Sandbox is at 6. I think all these have room to run. I do think Sandbox and Decentraland are going to have a hard time once they get to the 15 to 20 billion dollar region, but we could see these continue to run 2 or 3 more X's from here. Could they go further? Certainly. As popularity of the metaverse continues to grow and more people continue to look to buy, you know, land and Sandbox, I think they do have room to run. I just always warn with caution that, you know, these are hot projects and you have to kind of take a calculated risk whether or not, you know, you jump in now and continue to ride the momentum, because I do think it's there, but understand that you're not going to have a great entry point. You know, you might want to wait for a pullback of 20 to 30%. You know, Enjin Coin is down 10%, but it's going to rebound. That we've seen Enjin Coin on its charts recently, like it'll go have a major run, have a pullback, and then continue to run. We saw that even yesterday. We went up to $4.20, pulled back to about $3.70, got to $3.80, and on the weekly it's just like insane. Yeah, on the weekly, we've just been on a non-stop run these last couple of weeks, which is incredible. I want to see what it looks like. The monthly is probably ridiculous. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. So metaverse tokens, crypto is doing very, very well. But Bitcoin trying to get back over 57,000. Hopefully by this weekend, we'll see some positive price movement. And some other news too. We have Adidas saying that they've partnered with Coinbase. Probably nothing. It's probably something, to be honest. I think that they probably are going to be releasing exclusive NFTs with Coinbase, and maybe you'll be able to redeem shoes with them. So Coinbase is working on developing their NFT marketplace, which is awesome. You'll be able to buy art. It'll be like the all-in-one stop shop for, you know, buying crypto and getting exposure to NFTs, which is really, really cool. But I wouldn't be surprised if Adidas works with them to release a special limited edition NFT. And if you have access to the NFT, you'll be able to maybe redeem shoes. That, again, the thing with NFTs everybody's talking about is utility. How can we use utility? And I think Vivi did a great example of showcasing utility with the Golden Moments NFTs. If you're able to snag one, you get either a 3-month or a 12-month subscription to Disney Plus. Now imagine if you're able to do that with an NFT. You get the NFT, one of a kind, and you get one of a kind sneakers. That would be huge. Now, I just want to talk to you guys about why I got into crypto, guys. Personally, for me, I got into crypto back in January of this year. I think my first purchase, it was Dogecoin when I bought it at literally sub penny. Unfortunately, I did sell at like 8 or 10 cents. But the thing is, I didn't understand the market. You know, had I just held, things could have been very, very different for me. But I got very hooked into crypto and the stock markets and the meme markets with AMC, Sundial, Senseonics, everything. I never owned GameStop, but I was just fascinated by stocks, and I was just really bad at the stock market. I lacked patience, and I kept losing money over and over again. I think I finally made like just profit, just enough with AMC to get out like even. But I was just trying to flip and trade, and I wasn't good at it. And I started to kind of get my hands dirty in crypto, and I was like, you know what? Crypto is really hot right now, and I didn't know at April and May that it was going to crash 50 to 70% like mine. So as I continued to explore crypto, I was fascinated by the space, and I was like, you know what? I think crypto is going to be a faster way to make money. I got wrecked over the summer, but the bear market was the best thing for me because it forced me to gain conviction in my investments and really understand Bitcoin, Ethereum, all these layer ones. And as I continue to explore the space, I continue to learn about the different technologies and how it can be utilized and where it can be used, and kind of just seeing how it's come and how much further it has to come along. You know, understand the market caps, understanding layer ones, layer twos, understanding or getting into gaming and the metaverse, and utilizing DeFi and utilizing, you know, staking pools to make passive income. I started to see that this is really where we should be focusing on and ways to be able to make our money work for us. I'm very fortunate that I'm a creative and I work for myself, but I also work for a full-time. And I've done very well with my money. Now it's a matter of what do I do with my money so it continues to grow, and exciting investments. And the more I learn about Bitcoin, the more I see institutional adoption for crypto in general, I just see it as an opportunity for me to get ahead and get my hands dirty. And a lot of people are like, oh, you know, did you buy the top? You know, it's so, we're so late. And when you kind of get an understanding of market cap and how small crypto space is and compared to other asset classes and other markets, crypto is so young, and there are so many opportunities to get your hands dirty and get involved and make passive income with your crypto. I personally already have a strategy of how much I need to make to be able to live off passive income, and the fact that we're able to do that with crypto is absolutely exciting. So I really had to learn a lot about crypto because I was in the middle of a bear market, or just a 6-month correction, and because of that I'm able to make better decisions, allocate my money, and catch trends as they continue to grow, whether it's that with the metaverse or seeing layer ones pop off with like Avalanche, Solana, Cadena. It's really, really exciting. And I think that understand that the market cap of Bitcoin's only 1 trillion, and that the market cap of gold is 5 trillion. You know, you can see that Bitcoin has a lot of room to run, and you can't argue that Bitcoin is so much better than gold in so many different ways. And that's kind of how I got into it. And the more I started to learn, the more I started taking chances, starting to look into staking and finding ways to make my money work for me. And this entire time over the summer, I could have been making so much money with my passive income, but I didn't know at the time. And now I'm just letting my money make money because I don't plan on selling most of my crypto just yet. I don't plan on taking profits because I just don't think we're there yet in the cycle. So understand like the bull cycle and everything. But yeah, basically I had to learn all about this because over the summer I was so down in profit. And now, because I was able to take advantage of the summer lull, my dollar cost average for almost all of my cryptos everything's in profit, which is incredible. And now I just sit back and then I just wait. So again, take time as much as you can to learn about crypto because the place is only growing and we are so early, guys. That's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.